And we are recording now. Okay, let's begin our class. Ooh, okay. So let's start out relaxing. We'll bring our feet out, relax our arms, good against our legs. If you'd like, you can close your eyes. Helps to minimize distractions and helps to draw our focus more inward. So we'll take some nice easy breathing breaths or a couple deep breaths if you'd prefer. When you take some deep breaths, it really helps to calm the body. So if you're running around and your heart rate's up and you're all stressed out, taking deep, solid breaths will help to calm the body, lowers the heart rate, helps to lower the blood pressure even too. So if you've been trying to get here and you're kind of all revved up, take a couple deep breaths, like I am, all revved up. Deep breaths, and then exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. As we continue to breathe, however you'd like, let's try to let go of tension or stress that we may feel today. So just consciously think about something, whatever it is that may be bothering you. Maybe you just had a hectic conversation or just something's going on that's causing you anxiety. Think about that and let it go. And just allow yourself to release the energy that's associated with that stress. We don't have to carry the stress and the anxiety. Just let it go. It doesn't take anything away, but we can disconnect the negative emotions that we feel for something. Just let the tension go. Relax all your muscles. Let's try and do that by starting at the very top of our head, softening through the skin. Let's relax all of our muscles today. In case they're tight and tense, a lot of times we carry that in our shoulders. Try to relax the shoulders down, away from the ears. Continue to relax throughout the rest of your body. Just breathing nice and easy. Let's check in one more time on how we feel today and our breathing and relaxing, letting go of tension. So just in case you're not feeling up to par today, you're feeling a little withdrawn maybe, or a little sad even, unmotivated, we have a choice on how we feel and our attitudes and our behavior, our outlook. So if you're just not feeling the way you want to today, consciously take note of that and think about maybe things you can appreciate that are going on in your life, things you can be grateful for. Even if you have to dig and find the tiniest thing that you can appreciate, try to do that. And then also, we have lunch coming up and dinner coming up, so if you can do something social, that helps as well. Continuing to breathe at your own pace. Let's check back in with our relaxation and notice how you feel through your forehead. Let's soften the skin. So softening the skin of your forehead, release tension. Notice how the skin becomes soft, the wrinkles kind of release. Softening through the eye muscle, release the muscles through the eyes, through the cheeks, through the jaw, trickling through the neck. And so if you think about softening the skin, it helps to relax the muscle. Trickle all the way through. And then let's go ahead and as we're relaxed, let's sit up tall in our posture. And we're going to go through some 4-count deep breathing exercises. So we're going to breathe today. Let's try and draw breath in for 4 long counts, as long as you can. And then we hold our breath for 4 counts. Then we exhale for 4 long counts. This is at your own pace. So it's not the way that I'm going to breathe. You're going to breathe in your own pace, breathing in for 4 counts as long as you can last it. Then you hold it. and then you exhale for 4 counts. Let's try to do that together at your own pace. So I'm going to breathe in through my nose. For 4 counts, for as long as I can, and then I'm going to hold my breath for 4 counts for as long as I can, and then I'm going to exhale for 4 counts, and you drag it out and you drag it out till you can't exhale anymore. Then you breathe in for 4 counts, and then when you can't breathe in anymore, you hold it for 4 counts, and then when you need to exhale, you exhale for 4 long counts. And of course, when you breathe in, you're filling your lungs with oxygen. So your chest rises and it expands, and then you hold it there in the expansion for 4 counts, and then you exhale, and you notice that the chest draws inward. We let go of carbon dioxide, then we breathe in again for 4 counts, and the lungs fill up with oxygen. The lungs are expanded. Then when you hold, they hold it, everything freezes, and you exhale for 4 counts. This is an excellent exercise. See if you can continue a few more of these great 4 count breathing movements. So breathing in for 4 counts. You completely hold your breath. When you're ready, you breathe in again for 4 counts. You hold your breath, and you exhale for 4. And let's go ahead, you guys, and regularly breathe. So it may take a couple breaths for you to find your regular breathing style again. So breathe regularly at your own pace, and we'll go ahead and look up slow. So here we're going to start to move through the neck muscles and get them to activate, to relax and move, looking down and up. Today we're moving at a bit regular pace, not super slow. Down and up and down and up. Let's go back to center, holding center, and then let's look over your right shoulder and glide over to the left. Again, this is a little faster than regular. This is more along the lines of if something were to be happening and you're looking like, oh, what's going on over there? Almost at that pace. And if you want, you can close your eyes, and it helps minimize distractions and a little dizziness. Let's turn back over to your right, but look further, look deeper. Hold. Slowly over to the left, look deeper, and hold. Let's go back to center. Taking our left hand on our left jaw, look back again, your deepest range, and then hold your head there with support from your hand. And coming back out. So it shouldn't hurt, it's just that we're supporting our head and keeping it at that deeper range. Hold in your deepest range and just hold it there. There should be no pain. And then coming out of it, super slow. And then let's go ahead and tilt our head up to the sky like you're looking at the sun or the moon. We're going to glide our gaze across the sky. Look back and then go to the left, looking up, and that range. We'll look back behind us. And then coming back to front and center. And then let's look back, straight center. So your head should be very straight in front of you, forward facing. Then let's look over to your right corner. Let's look up to the right corner and straight down. Straight up in the corner, straight down. Now let's look center to the corner. Glide your gaze all the way over to the left corner of the room. Look up, corner, look down corner, look up corner, and down, and then back to the center in the corner of the room. Glide your face back to the center. Now we're going to make a circle. So I'm going to look to my right corner and then make the circle going up and around to the left corner of the room and down and back to the right corner of the room and up and around. But I'm still trying to use a full range here. So I am looking way up to the sky, up and then down. Let's go in the other direction. Full circle, corners to corner. And then we'll come up and bring your head back to center. Good. Okay. So let's readjust our seat. So we're sitting taller in our posture. Let's pull our stomach muscles in towards our spine. So we're going to pull the core inward and hold it there. Keep it tight. So this takes a lot of work. We're actually taking our stomach and drawing it in and holding it there. So there's contraction. So there's a squeeze going on. Good. And then as we hold it here, let's bring our arms down to the side and see if we're in good posture. So kind of like check in. Are we slouched over or more upright, lengthening through the spine? The stomach is still tight and the shoulders are back and down. Really nice. Just keep holding. Now let's relax your stomach. Just kind of relax. Okay, from this position, pull your stomach muscles in again. Imagine a vacuum just turned on and the vacuum's behind your back and it turned on and it's pulling your stomach in. The whole stomach's being pulled in. It's being ripped through the spine and pulled through the back of the chair. Now the vacuum turned off. We just relaxed. Good, very nice. Let's strengthen our neck today. We're going to take our hands and we'll bring them onto the front of our forehead. This is that great strengthening exercise that we do. Let's push back and resist forward. But today we'll do just a few seconds because we did it the other day. A few seconds, hold, let it go. Let's tilt our head over to the right shoulder. Let's take our hand, place it on top, and then gently press down, but resist up. So there's two different movements going on. One is going down, one's going up. Let it go. Good. Let's try the other side. So we tilt our head, ear over the shoulder. We draw the arm up, the hand, gently press down, resist up. Couple seconds, and then let it go. Good. This is such good work for our neck to build strength. So let's try, press forward, push forward, resist back. This one's an easy one to get the hang of it. You push forward, now resist back. Don't let your hands push your head forward. Don't let it push forward. So you're pushing forward, but your neck muscles are resisting back, 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 and then let it go. Good. Let's go ahead right away today, and we'll take our hands on our shoulders, and we'll go through some circles. So we'll come up and around, drawing the arms up and over. Good. In your own biggest range, whatever you've got. Let's roll in the other direction. So we're rolling up and around. Good. Remember, this can be any size, any range. And then let it go. Really good. Good job. Let's kind of shake that out. Let's draw our right arm up to the side and hold it here. So we're going to take our head, we're going to tilt the head over to the left. So what this does is it actually stretches through the lateral part of your neck. You might feel that happening. We should be able to feel it because it's happening. It's happening. Let it go. Left arm goes out. Good. And just gently tilt your head over to the right shoulder. So I'm still kind of trying to take my ear and let it fall in line over the shoulder. And I can totally feel things here. Just a stretch, almost like a little pull, and then let it go. Good job, you guys. Bringing the arms down. Let's draw the arms front and center, just about shoulder level, and then down. Into the corners, shoulder level, good, and then down, and out to the side. Shoulder level, good, and down. Now let's try cobras. We're gonna hinge forward, draw the arms behind you, good, and then down, very nice. Let's try that again, but we're gonna flip our palms out and lean forward, draw the arms up behind, good, and then down, very nice. Let's try that again. So this time we'll change it a little bit. We're gonna come up to the side, hold, good you guys. Glide your arms forward, very nice. Glide them out, draw them down, draw them back up, glide them front and center, good. Now take them to the corners, just the corners, so it looks like a V. Yeah, really good. Now draw them up into the corners, straight down, all the way down through the corner of the movement, and then back up into the corners. Good. So this is a lot of work for our shoulders. So if you have shoulder issues, this can kick in. Do whatever you've got to do. We've got it. Let's do the cobra again. Palms face back. We hinge forward. Try to hold here for a moment. Let's lengthen through your spine, tuck in your chin, hold proper position. Hold, now pulse. So we're drawing our arms up with baby pulses behind. We've got it. So these are little pulses up behind us, over and over and over, with the palms facing up to the sky. You got it? Let's come back in and rest. Turn the palms out. Good. Again, we're going to hinge forward. Lengthen the spine. Good, you guys. So in lengthening through your spine, I'm going to check in with you. Make sure your chin is tucked in, and so that the neck is not protruding forward like this, if you can see it. It's actually tucked in so that the neck is in line with the spine to your best ability. Draw the arms up, now hold them up. The palms are facing the ground now, so it's a very awkward position. Pulse. And we're pulsing up behind us. This is a lot of shoulders, triceps, and rest. Come back in and just rest for a moment. We have one more round of those. So those are cobras. Let's draw the arms back in. Also, it's called the airplane pose in yoga. Draw the arms up. One last time. Hold them high. Good. Now let's pulse up to the sky. We've got it. So we're going to just keep pulsing for about 5 minutes straight. Are we good with that?
Yeah, right.
See what we can do. Little pulses. Good. Now, does anybody start feeling the work? Are we starting to feel it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes? It should be starting to feel tiring. The arms should be getting tired, and the shoulders should start to get tired. See if you can do this for 5 more seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1, and then come down. Really good job. Let's take our arms, and we're going to draw the palms inward and press out. Good. Palms inward and press out. And then let's try to breathe. Breathe in. Exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale. Really good. Let's lift the shoulders. Ready? Press down. Exhale. So we lift the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. Press down. Inhale. Lift up. And exhale. Really nice. Let's take our right arm and we're going to draw it up and around in a full circle. Left arm up and around, full circle. Good. Let's try again, up and around, and again, up and around. Very nice. We'll just try 2 more from the other direction, coming from behind and around, forward. From behind and forward. Good. 1 more each side in your own biggest range. Good job, you guys. Let's stop and grab a sip of water here if you want. Remember, anytime you need water, grab some water. And then, as well, if you need to stop and rest, stop and rest. If you need to change the movement, go ahead and change the movement. And then remember to work through your own ability, challenge ourselves, but we don't want to work through pain. So if something's hurting, let's say we're going like this, and you're starting to ache, you're starting to hurt. We've got to come out of that and maybe lower the range. So we don't want to go through pain. Okay, let's move forward of our seat. So we're gonna actually move forward. So I'm gonna turn this down and we're gonna scoot forward of our chair. So now see how I'm on the edge of the seat? It really will help. With every exercise we do, this is going to help you. So we take our feet out. Let's go ahead and extend our right leg up and out. We're gonna see if we can hold it up. Our first movement with the legs today. Seeing if we can hold it. Good. So this can be a challenge. Can we just lift and hold your leg up? So let's say you're at home and you really want to move, you want to do some things. Keep in mind what we're doing here today, like this one here. We're totally working. Your quad is working, the hip flexor is working just to keep the leg up. Can we keep it up? Good. Lower. Let's try the other side. Extend it and just hold it. But if you do these on your own, try to remember to sit on the edge of your seat and not all the way back, because that's kind of cheating. It would be cheating because this takes a lot more effort, a lot more muscle activation to keep it up. Notice how most of my leg is off the chair. That's why. So we're holding. Anytime you need, you can support the leg. So if you start to get really tired and the leg is so weak and it's tired, just hold it and see if you can maintain that same movement or exercise and let it go. Good job, you guys. Okay, let's take our leg out. We're gonna go through static stretches. So we're gonna draw the leg out, and today, let's take your arm up to the sky. So we're gonna start here. Turn the toes towards your face, as we always do, and then hinge forward. But notice your arm. Keep your arm near the ear line, almost near the ear line where it's super high. Leaning forward. Does anybody feel the back of their leg? We feel that today? Let's come back in and try the other side. So flex your foot, extend the left leg, draw the arm up to start with here. Then hinge forward, but keep your arm elevated. So the arm is up and hold it. Hold the stretch. We should be feeling behind the knee and behind the leg. Yes? Anyone?
Yeah.
And come back in and let it go. Let's take our hands behind us. We'll go through this stretch, which we do almost every time. So drawing the arms back. Let's look up slow. Stay up. Let your mouth drop open. And hold. That's stretching through the neck. And then slowly close your mouth. And then lower. That's a really big stretch for the neck. And we're coming down, we're holding. Let's draw the arms front and center. So we're gonna do this one again today where we pull forward with our arm. So I'm gonna tuck in the chin, round your spine, and pull your upper body away from you. Pull it away, pull it away. Now you can round your spine. You can slouch now. Pull the arm forward and then come out of it and let it go. Good, let's try the other side. Imagine someone is stretching you, right? Tuck in your chin, round your spine, and pull the entire left side of your body forward, 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 and then let it go. Good job, you guys, very nice. Let's roll through the shoulders. We've got it. And today, we'll take our arm out in front and we're gonna just draw it across. This is one of the easiest ways to kind of stretch through the shoulder, and I'll show you where. It's right here. This is the stretch. There is some going on back here, but it's mostly here, and there's two ways you could do it. You could pull your shoulder downward towards the floor. So see how low this part of my shoulder is? Yeah, Arlene, it's really low. Or if you wanted to, you could pull it and draw it up higher. And you could go higher. And then let's release and let it go. Let's try the other side. So I'm gonna start by taking mine lower. I'm purposely holding it down, away from my chin. And then just to show you, let's try maybe going higher now. So I brought it up higher, and it's across. And then let's let it go. Good job. Kind of shake that out. Let's draw our right arm, and we're gonna lean over. Today, let's see if we can right away reach for your water bottle. And then press the palm down. Good. Let's reach up and over, reach for the water bottle, and palm goes down. Let's try the other side. Draw the arm up, palm is up, lean and reach for the water bottle, and then the palm goes down. It's funny, I can reach further on one side than I can on the other. Can you too? Yeah. Arm goes up. You can totally feel the difference. Like I have way more range on this side. And then press down and let it go. Really good job, you guys. Let's come back to our legs. So we're gonna draw our knee and relieve our low back today. We've been doing this one lately. So you could, let's say you just happen to have kind of a larger area right here. This is maybe a little bigger, maybe, and you're not able to pull it up like that. It's okay. Pull however you can. But our goal, and what I've been showing you lately, is to dig your arms around your legs as tight and as big as you can. The smallest ball that you can get into. So this is my smallest ball. I'm going to try to really tuck in, round your spine like a Halloween cat. Hug your leg, hug the leg. Point and flex your foot. And then let's rotate your foot in both directions. The reason I'm guiding you on going smaller in this movement, let's just come straight down, is because it will stretch your back more, deeper. Like if I were to just go like this is good, and I'm relieving my low back, but not as much as I can get in when I pull it up deeper and I'm really able to round the spine. So that's why, if you can, go ahead and grab that leg, go nice and deep. Tuck in your chin, hug the leg, point and flex the foot, and then big round circles. What do they say? 2 birds with 1 stone. We're getting our foot exercises down. Stretching, good, and then let it go. Very nice. Okay, let's come in and lift our legs again. So we're going to draw the knee up. We're going to kick out, go back up, and down, other side. Lift, kick, out, lift, and down. 2 more. Up, out, up, and down. So this can be a challenge for some of us. Good, and then rest. Let's take our feet up and out, and we're going to walk. So this is walking our feet in and out and in and out. This is another really good exercise. It helps to work the feet, the muscles of the feet, building strength and lifting off the ground. So try to lift and not drag your feet. So that would be the goal. You can easily do this. Let's say you're in the dining room and you're waiting for your dessert and you're bored because it's taking forever. Just go ahead and do some of these. And then make the whole table do it with you. You'll all be going like this. Very nice, you guys. Good work. Okay, let's take our leg up and out. And we're going to make little circles or big circles. So we're going to just draw a circle out in front of us. Good. Off the ground. Just a few. And then let's rotate. Go the other direction. In whatever range you want to do today. This is our ball and socket joint rolling around. And let it go. Let's switch to the other leg. So we draw our circle. You can point your toes if you want. Remember, it can be really tiny. Whatever you're able to do. Whatever you can do. And then let's reverse. But it's such a great way to loosen up through the ball and socket joint and to keep it moving. Got it, very nice. And then let this go. Good job. Let's continue with movement through the legs and hips, taking our right knee up. Sit tall in our posture, and we're gonna open and close the leg. So we open and close, and open and close, and open. Good. So today, as we do this movement, we do all the time, press back a little deeper. Press and hold. Come in, press and hold, and try to push back a little further. Press and hold. One more, push back a little further, and then let it go. Really good. Let's try the other side. So we're doing a lot of these. Here, we're just moving out and in. We're going out and in. Good. Keep going out and in. But then we are going to try and hold it there a couple times. Ready? Hold and come in. So press a little deeper, further, and hold it. Good. I don't remember how many we did on the other side. Last one. And hold, and then come in. Very good job, you guys. Okay, we're going to try to draw the triangle. Let's draw our feet up and out. This is a lot of work. So I'm going to draw my triangle. I'm going to go to the outside on the right and go up, down, and across. And up, down. Now you can go any way that you want. Make your triangle any way that you want. But the goal is to do all 3 points of the corners, right, off the ground the whole time. And then it can be really small. It doesn't have to be big. It can be small. But when you look at your toes, see if it looks like a triangle. So does it look like a triangle if you were to be looking at it? Okay, let's rest. Anyone's leg tired? Yeah. Your leg should be getting tired. Okay, same leg, opposite direction. So now the other work is, do you remember the opposite direction? Do you remember how you were going? Okay, let's go. So small, big. Maybe you're looking at it like you're drawing a Christmas tree, triangle. What other thing looks like this? Cone, a cone. One more, and rest. Leg gets tired. Let's try the other side. So go ahead and start in any direction. From the right corner or the left, or start at the top, however you want. But when you look at it, does it look like a triangle? So you see what I'm saying? How, it could look like some kind of weird blob. Try to avoid the blob and make it look with 3 sharp points. 3 sharp points. And then let's rest for a moment and we'll go in the other direction. So now try to go other way. However we can manage in your own movement, of course. Keeping that leg off the floor, the foot. And let's rest. Good, and coming down, very nice. So we're gonna start to lift through the feet, and lift through the heels so that we can work a little bit of our calf muscles and lots of shin work. Good. So this is a lot of shin work. And lifting and just lifting, very nice. Let's take our feet up and out, and we'll go down and up with the toes. This is more work for the shins and the top of our feet. So this is a lot of work. So if you know of someone who does not walk, you can maybe suggest this type of movement for them, people who don't walk but they can move their feet. It's so good to stay strong in this area so that maybe they walk very little, like they walk from, their chair to the bathroom or from their chair to the table, things like that. These are great little exercises. Really good, you guys. Okay, let's take our feet out further and longer with the legs. And we're gonna bring our toes in and out and in and out. And this is that exercise that's so good. We should do this one at every single class, but I just don't because we do all kinds of other things. But this one helps to strengthen your butt muscle and the hamstrings that are attached to the glutes in the back of the leg. It's also working your quads, the hip flexors, which you are probably feeling here, and the core, stomach. Very good. So we're just practicing now. We're not even doing the work yet. Okay, rest. Let's grab a sip of water. So we're gonna go through that again, but we're gonna use our arms and we're gonna do some sets, which means a certain number of reps. Let's try, and we're gonna do 12. So our heels go down, bring our arms in, toes are together, the hands are together. We're gonna open and close. The key is squeeze your butt muscle. Do you guys see me lifting in my chair? Lift in your chair, squeeze your butt. Just squeeze it, no one's looking. Is anybody looking at anybody? No. We're all squeezing our butts. Squeeze your butts today. Here's 5, 6, good. 7, 8, good. 9, the knees are slightly bent. 10, 11, one more, 12, and then relax and let it go. So I am starting to feel like a little bit of tension through my shins. I just tend to get a lot of, I get tired here easy. So let's try it again, another round of it. We're working all kinds of lower body. This movement with the arms works your back and shoulders. Ready? Here we go. 12, 11, 10, good. 9, 8, squeeze your buttocks. 7, it's important, squeeze the glutes. 5, 4, 3, good. 2, and then one more. 1, and then rest. Good, relieve this muscle tension. We have one more round. Okay, I'm gonna challenge you today with your brains. Is brains a word? Is that improper English, saying brains?
No.
Okay, so let's count backwards.